as well. Today's video is going to be about what a lock is, how to care for a lock, and what's the basics of locks. Because a lot of people don't really know what a lock is. They always think that lock's supposed to be perfect. You don't supposed to have no new growth. They supposed to always just be nice and cylindrical. Flat locks is bad. Like, no, y'all. Let me tell you one thing about locks. And I am going to be 7 years in. When I say, guys, I love my locks, but it's so many myths out there, and I have learned so many different things. The main thing, y'all, about locks, less is more. And what I mean by less, I don't mean not taking care of your hair. That's not what I mean. What I mean by that is you don't have to use all these jellies, these butters, these creams, and all this crazy stuff. All you need, y'all, I'm telling you. And you know, everybody is different. Everybody is different. I do hair. I've been doing hair for a very long time, so I deal with a bunch of different textures. Really, all people need is oil, water, and aloe vera gel. When I say, guys, oil, really, to be honest with you, water, one day just retwist your hair, just oil your scalp, and retwist it with some water. Y'all, when I say that water will hold your hair so good, sometimes it actually hold better than some of the products. And the good thing about that is you don't have to worry about getting buildup, because once you get buildup in your locks, it's very hard to get it out. I don't care if you putting all that, what I see, and I tried it too. Long time ago, putting baking soda on it, doing apple cider vinegar. Yeah, all that stuff can get it clean, but the thing to keep it clean is just trying not to use all those products. Like once you get a lock, it's like once you get product inside your hair, it's very hard to get out. Just kind of think about it. Once you have, it's kind of like, I ain't gonna say a bag. I can't really say what it is, but this. Okay, so if you putting all this product inside of it, do you think just washing it is going to be able to get all deep down in? That's why you want to make sure you stick with clear stuff. Even shampoos. I don't use no conditioner. I have never used no conditioner. And this is how long my locks are. My locks are long down here. But if you want to use conditioner, you can use conditioner. We just so conditioned to do shampoo, conditioner, shampoo, conditioner. And you'll be amazed, even sometimes when you are a loose natural, you don't always got a conditioner. Because to be honest with you, a lot of those shampoos already have the conditioner inside of it. So one time, just shampoo with no conditioner and see what happened. And another thing is a lot of people, they're really not for sure the process. So let me let you see my locks, okay? I'm gonna show you my locks. So basically, this is a lock, okay? And a lock is, you can either start them from braids, you can start them from two-strand twists, you can start them interlocks, you can start them just loose natural hair. It just all depends on how you want to start them. It's kind of like, think of yourself as getting some braids, and it all depends on what you want. Do you like them to be thick? Do you like them to be thin? Do you like them to be really small? And then you go into the sister locks. Do you like them to be really thick? That is what you want to think of when you are starting your locks. Okay, so basically what that is, once you start your locks or whatever, and somebody start them, you get them in a nice twist. We'll just say we started with twist all pretty. You got no new growth, and then over time, because your hair is going to always grow, over time you're going to start having that new growth come in like this. You see how like the new growth come in? It's not that, it don't look like that old pretty braid that you had at first, because now you got new growth coming in. So hold on, I want to show it to you. We're gonna use my mannequin as a example also. So okay, so guys, so let's say we go call these thick locks. Okay, so what's going to happen over time, when your new growth come in, it's going to start slipping basically, because you got all this new growth. So what you want to do is you're going to have to decide on, do you want it to be retwisted or do you want it interlocked? I'm not going to go deep into that, because you can always go look, but you can either get it retwisted or interlocked. And you also can get it crochet, because it's a new method also. It's just taking care of that new growth. How do you want that new growth to look? Do you want it to be twisted like this? If it was retwist, you just, again, do your little retwist, pull your hair, you putting all them hairs back inside that that braid, we're gonna say that lock, like it go. You see how everything is in there? So basically a retwist or an interlock, you just putting all that hair back inside of that lock, so everything can be cylindrical and keep on going and keep going. So basically that's what it is. You got new growth coming in. Once the new growth come in, that's when you have to decide on, am I going to get it retwisted or am I going to get it interlocked? or crochet, because it's three different ways. And again, like I said, I'm not going deep into that. You just go ahead and take a look at it, but you're going to have to do one of the two if you want maintain locks, because some people don't have maintain locks. Some people have um, freeform locks, and when you have freeform locks, that means you just let them just grow however you want your hair to grow. You don't care about no spaces, you don't care about no neatness, you don't care about nothing, which is that's fine, because it's all, remember, your personal preference. But the main thing is, if you do try to, when you get maintenance locks, and you want to keep a maintenance, you want to keep your parts together, you want to keep everything in a section where it go, you have to either get it retwisted or interlock. You cannot just go without getting it done, because if you do, you can really mess up your foundation of your locks. And everybody texture is not cool to do the free form. Like some people can do free form, some people can't do free form. You just always want to do your research personally to find what's good for you. And you do have a loctician, but it's like we are taking care of your hair, but you are taking care of it too. So we can't just be the only person taking care of it. So always do your research. When I say I love locks, but a lot of people just don't understand them. They think that you can just get them done and just be like, nope, no. If you want to have manicured locks and y'all love y'all little scalp showing nice and neatness, you have to either decide on, do you want to get a retwist or interlock. And both of them, I love both of them. You decide on which one is good for you. To me, if you have very curly hair, loose texture hair, I would say get them interlocked. But I would say try a retwist, and then you see how a retwist is, and then get them interlocked and see which one you like better. Because you can go between the ones. Like you don't have to just do retwist and do interlock. I actually go in between. Well, the reason why I do both is because when I say y'all, my hair at the top, like all this area, my whole hairline, and this whole area back here in my nape, it grows outside my new growth, the new growth. So you can see it right here now. The new growth grow outside of the lock. So I have to make sure I stay on it, keeping it maintained, keeping it inside of the sections that I want it to go. And the way that I do that is interlocking. I only interlock it maybe like twice a year, really, to be honest with you. Or when I feel like it need to be interlocked. You can just feel when it need to be interlocked. When it start getting soft and that hair just is not going in, then I'm telling you, try it. Try it. Try it one time. If you don't like it, don't try it no more. But there's nothing wrong with interlock. Interlock got the worstest a name. Like I don't even understand what happened is when you do it wrong. That's when interlocking. Anytime you do anything wrong, not just interlocking, you gonna have a bad rep. So I'm telling you, try it. And I know you possibly will like it, but if you don't like it, keep with retwisting. I probably would just do retwist if my hair, my locks, like I said, my new growth don't grow outside my locks. But I can't just retwist, because if I do that, it won't even stay in there. What else? And another thing, a lot of people say, Kaya, can you get rid of locks? Do you have to cut your locks off to get rid of them? No, you could just sit there. If you want to sit there and get a rat tooth comb, start from the bottom and undo them. You could do that. Or you also can be able to cut them. It's whatever you want. And if I get rid of mine, like somebody asked me, like, if you ever get rid of your locks, how would you do it? I would cut mine all off. And I would do a nice fade, but it's hard to find somebody, because you know I did the big chop, y'all. It's so hard to find somebody that can do a good fade for a woman and not make them look like a man. So that won't be probably happening anytime soon. But I might get up tomorrow and be like, you know what? I want to cut my locks. It's all up to you and what you want to do, but do something. Don't just have your hair just looking a mess. Like make sure that foundation is good, because when it's time for a lock specialist like myself to come in and fix them, if you let them go, that's more work for us, and then that's actually more work for you too, and it hurts. So just keep up. I say, to be honest with you, you should keep up with at least, even if you touch them, even if you do it every 2 months, you need to be figuring out, am I gonna get them retwisted? What am I going to do to the roots? If you get them interlocked, you can usually go about a good 2.5 months in between time, but it depends too. I can't just say that. It depends on how fast your hair grow. Because if your hair grow fast, you might get it done sooner. It's again personal preference, but if you have locks and you want healthy locks and you want a healthy foundation and you want your parts apart, the maintenance lock, you have to keep them up. But if you want free form, by all means get free form. Okay. And again, decide on if you want them thin or thick. A lot of people getting them thin, but you got to think about, and do I want to sit there for hours upon hours getting my hair maintenance, interlock, or retwisted? You want to think about that also. And then you also want to think about that when it comes to the financial, because the smaller they are, the more somebody gonna charge you to be able to maintain them. And the reason why that, because it takes time. Like, you got to get paid for your time. So I told you about locks. I also told you about the maintenance. If you want to start them, decide on how you want to start them and do it, because you will love them. But my main thing is take care of them. If that's what you're going for, the maintenance lock. That's what I'm speaking on. The manicure locks. Okay. Okay, guys. Hopefully that helped you. If it did, please, guys, go ahead and subscribe. I have so many videos out, y'all. And I need y'all to comment, y'all. I need y'all to comment. Like, I don't know. I need y'all to comment. I am trying to hit the really 100,000, but 70,000, y'all. Please comment, like. I talk back. I talk back, y'all. Okay. And don't forget, if you want me to do your hair, I would love to do your hair. I'll put all the information in the video description box. Everybody, take care. Be blessed. And I haven't feel like I came on and let you see my hair in a while. But I'm loving my hair, y'all. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. Be locking was the best thing that I did. And if locking was the best thing that you guys did, comment below. And also, if you want to add to this, most definitely add to this. If you already got locks and you want to put some tips down there, okay? Bye, guys. Be blessed.